As nonverbal creatures, it can be very difficult to understand what your cat is trying to say. Outside of a mother and her kittens, cats don't often vocalize unless it's for protection. They will growl, hiss, and spit at rivals. Although they have come to learn that we are verbal and they cry at us, they don't cry at each other. So how do they communicate? It's mostly through body language. In this video, I'll teach you how to speak cat through looking for signs on body, face, and one of their most powerful silent voices, their tail. Okay, so how to tell if a cat is annoyed? Be very careful when you see a cat whipping their tail, because the cat could be fearful or aggressive. However, sometimes, cats will do this during play or when they're focused on something outside. In this case, they are a bit restless. If you're playing with your cat, make sure you're using a wand toy to create some distance. Other times, kitties may do it when they're about to wrestle with each other. For sure, it's communicating they have heightened energy, and you should distance yourself until they are calmer. How can we know if a cat is in play mode or not? A content cat will be seated tall with their ears facing you. They'll be looking at you with relaxed eyes, sometimes even half open. Often, their tail is calmly placed next to them. Pets or even toys are welcome. Although a content kitty may not be ready to run around like crazy, they may enjoy a more sedentary play, or they could even flop over and show you belly. How to tell if a cat is nervous? Fearful, scared, anxious, and stressed cats will have flatter bodies and their ears will be out to the side or back. They also tend to bow their heads, have dilated eyes, and pull their whiskers back, close to the sides of their face. This could be accompanied by a growl or hiss, but if they are really shy and lack confidence, they may not vocalize. They are trying to appear small and non-threatening, which is the reason for this body language. A tail that isn't moving at all is a sign of fear, but if just the tip is moving, that's a sign of anxiety. If you have a new cat displaying this behavior, or there is a clear reason why your cat is doing it, for example, a new person in the home, construction, or a storm outside, allow them to hide wherever they feel safe. If your current cat does this behavior all the time, you'll want to look for opportunities to build their confidence with play and/or affection. You can also talk to your vet or a cat behaviorist for other ideas to help your kitty feel more confident and happy so they don't hide all the time. How to know if your cat trusts you or not? You've seen it before. A kitty is showing her belly to you, and you think it means rub my belly, but that's a trap. Showing a belly is a sign of trust. She trusts you completely, otherwise, she wouldn't show the part of her body that houses her most important internal organs. It can also be the way a happy cat greets you. Sometimes, the cat will even curl her front paws under her chin, and yes, it's as precious as it sounds. Instead of going for the belly, and I know it's tempting, go for a short rub or pet on the head. Hunting mode. When a cat is very focused, it's written all over their face. Ears will face forward, and their pupils narrow, while their whiskers shift forward. They'll lower their body and tail to the ground in a stalking position. They'll also move very slowly toward what they're focused on. This is the precursor to the famous wiggle they do before they pounce. Sometimes, a cat will also chirp. This commonly happens when they are looking at birds out the window, and while behaviorists aren't 100% sure, they believe it's a sound of frustration from being unable to get to their prey. Please love me. When your kitty is standing confidently with their head tall and looking at you, they are looking for some pets and affirmation. Once you start petting them, the back half of their body and tail usually rise and their stance turns into one of happiness. If they are in this position but they are looking elsewhere and their tail is swiping across the ground, beware. They are uncertain and possibly irritated at whatever it is they are looking at. Give them a little space until they are more relaxed in the face, body, and tail. Is the cat friendly today? Here's how to tell. When you arrive home or call your cat, they may come trotting toward you with their tail up and slightly curled. This is a common greeting, and they are happy to see you. Ears are typically facing forward, their gaze is relaxed, and you may even hear a few chirps. A tail held high is showing confidence, and the curl is often a sign your kitty is feeling a little playful, and if they curl their tail around your leg, it's kinda like a mini hug. Scared kitty? You better back off. When a cat feels threatened, they may stand tall on their front legs, arch their back, and poof their tail. This is designed to make them look bigger than they really are. Sometimes, they curl their tail between their back legs. They may also growl, hiss, or spit, and their ears could be forward, to the side, or back. Usually, their pupils are dilated and they are looking up. In many instances, the cat will retreat, or they may just stand, almost frozen. Leave this cat alone. They are clearly upset, and if you interact with them, they could feel the need to defend themselves. I hope you enjoyed your introduction to cat body language. To keep your kitty happy and you safe, you must be observant. While many of the descriptions above sound obvious, sometimes, the movements a cat makes are small. Remember, their body language is how they communicate with each other, and now, you. Thank you very much for watching this video. If this video was helpful, please don't forget to click the like button and hit subscribe, it will help us tremendously. I'll see you in the next video.